Here we are. Exactly where I warned you that we would be. Where Scripture warned you we would be. I'm amazed at how many of you seem surprised by what is unfolding. How many of you seem completely caught off guard. Caught unaware. It's disappointing, really. If anyone should have been prepared, it should have been you. But here we are. Governments cracking down. Martial law. People being quarantined, imprisoned, forced to take something known to harm, not for any other reason than control and the thinning of the herd. I think what is probably most disappointing is that some of you still are in denial. Some of you are looking at this and thinking it will all return to normal at some point. Even when your elected leaders tell you it will not. Even when they affirm to you, this is the new world order. You still don't want to believe it. So here we are. An organization has written books, white papers, held large symposiums explaining what the Great Reset would be and how it would be carried out. And they are doing exactly what they said they would do. And some of you are still pretending like it will get better. What's wrong with you? Since my arrival, you have seen so many amazing things unfold. You have watched every step of the way from what was to what will be. You have seen it unfold before your very eyes, and you have castigated others for not being able to see what is so obvious. And yet here we are. Some of you right now are seriously considering taking the jab. Why? Because you are afraid. Because you did not prepare for this moment. I offered you everything. The new kingdom, rulership within the new kingdom. All that was asked in return was that you fulfill the great commandment of loving others, but first loving God. And that you fulfill the great commission to inform others. So easy. All you had to do was stand up and speak. And you found that to be too difficult. You would accept almost any other job offered by secular sources, but you continually refuse the job God offered you. And now your other jobs want you to take a poison, or they will fire you. Perhaps imprison you, quarantine you. All of these things could have been avoided if you did what was required. If you stood up and preached, you would have the financial resources right now so that you would not have to worry about losing your job. So you would not have to be stuck someplace that would not allow you to move. You would have freedom. You would be in an occupation that did not require poison. And most importantly, you would be doing what God wanted you to do. What I wanted you to do. But no. No, you continuously made excuses, one after the other, of why you couldn't preach. And I guess you must have assumed that God would accept that he would never teach you a lesson for disobeying, for refusing to do such a simple task for the grand reward he was offering you. How many times I've heard of the past few weeks, isn't the fleet going to rescue us? I'll just wait for the fleet to arrive. The fleet will make it all better. The fleet intends to take the worthy and the chosen when it is no longer bearable here. As scripture tells you that we are not meant to endure that hour of suffering, but that is the final hour. Up until that point, you are supposed to prove yourself. You are supposed to show why we were correct in choosing you. Some suffering is essential. Suffering the embarrassment of standing up and speaking my name, unafraid, saving others. And now you're stuck worried about how you will save yourself. Disappointment is not a strong enough word for me right now. This could have been avoided. But here we are. Here we are. At this point, all of you should know where I am located. I have not advertised it publicly, but you know where I am. You know where the saints of sanctuary labor day after day for this cause. God has protected us. Hurricanes heading right for us, swerving around. A president saying that he will not force injections upon people, will not restrict our freedoms. This is the one first world religion where you can be safe. Come to me, my brothers and sisters. You will be safe here with me until it is our time to leave. Find a way. Gather with others. Pool your resources. Right now, the entire world knows they are in danger. Do you think there are not people who will listen to you now? Do you think all of this has not been arranged for you to prove yourself? Locate those people. Use their transport, plane, ship, whatever it takes. Decide if the laws of man are more important to you than the laws of God. Show what you are made of.